In the rugged lands of ancient Sparta, a child's journey to becoming a warrior began at birth. The birth of a Spartan was no ordinary event. The infant was immediately subjected to a rigorous examination by the city's elders. Any sign of weakness or frailty, and the newborn would be discarded, abandoned on the slopes of Mount Taygetus. A cruel practice by our standards, yet, in the Spartan mindset, this was the first trial in a life defined by survival of the fittest. The fortunate ones, the strongest of the lot, were embraced into the Spartan society. They were nurtured, not with the soft lullabies of a mother's love, but with tales of bravery, valor, and honor. The lore of Leonidas and his 300 men echoed in their cradle, sowing the seeds of courage and discipline in their young hearts. At the tender age of 7, these children were torn away from their homes and thrust into the agoge, an unforgiving training regimen designed to mold them into the perfect warriors. Every day was a test, every night a lesson in resilience. The agoge was a crucible, stripping away the innocence of childhood and replacing it with the steel of Spartan resolve. For a Spartan, life was a crucible, and only the strongest survived to carry the mantle of a warrior. This was the birth of a Spartan warrior, born not in comfort, but in the harsh realities of survival and warfare. The Agoji, the Spartan school of hard knocks, was where boys were forged into warriors. In this demanding institution, Spartan boys as young as 7 were stripped of their childhood, their homes, and their comfort. Thrust into a world of relentless discipline and harsh conditions, they were molded into ultimate survivors, capable of enduring the harshest of realities. The Agoji was no ordinary school. It was a crucible that transformed tender boys into hardened warriors. The training was comprehensive, brutal, and relentless. It was designed to test their physical endurance, mental toughness, and their ability to withstand pain. From wrestling and boxing to the art of stealth and survival in the wilderness, the Agoge left no stone unturned in the creation of the perfect warrior. But the Agoge was not merely about physical prowess. It also instilled in these young minds the values of loyalty, discipline, and an ironclad sense of communal responsibility. Each boy was part of a group, a brotherhood, where they ate, slept, trained, and grew together. In this tightly knit community, they learned that the strength of the pack was the warrior, and the strength of the warrior was the pack. The ethos of self-sacrifice was deeply ingrained in these young hearts. They were taught to place the welfare of their city and their comrades above their own. This unyielding sense of duty, this unwavering dedication to the greater good, was the cornerstone of Spartan society. Yet, the Agoge was not without its dark side. The boys were often subjected to harsh punishments and rigorous tests of endurance. They were taught to survive with the bare minimum, often going without food or clothing to harden them against the elements. This brutal system was Spartan society's way of weeding out the weak and ensuring only the strongest survived. In the Agoge, a boy learned the price of weakness and the reward of strength. The harsh realities of this institution were a testament to the Spartan belief that only through hardship and discipline could one truly achieve greatness. The Agoge was indeed a school of hard knocks, but it was this very brutality that forged the elite warriors of Sparta, the legendary Hoplites whose name still echoes through the annals of history. For a Spartan, the battlefield was the ultimate proving ground. It was here, amid the clashing of shields and the hum of battle cries, that the fruits of their rigorous upbringing and training were put to the test. In the heat of war, the Spartan warrior was a sight to behold. These were not mere soldiers, they were hoplites, equipped with a round shield, a spear, and a short sword. Their strength lay not just in their weapons, but in the way they wielded them. The phalanx formation, a dense, shielded line of warriors, was their signature tactic. Each man's shield protected not just himself, but also his comrade to his left, creating an impenetrable wall of bronze and iron. The Spartan phalanx was a testament to their collective strength and a symbol of their unwavering unity. In the thick of combat, the Spartan hoplite was a force of sheer determination and discipline. Their training taught them to keep their position in the phalanx at all costs. Breaking formation was considered a grave dishonor, one that could lead to severe punishment or even exile. This discipline, coupled with their tactical prowess, often tipped the scales of victory in their favor. The Spartans' approach to warfare was both brutal and strategic. They were known for their relentless aggression, but they also understood the value of patience and timing. Their famous victories, such as the Battle of Thermopylae, showcased their ability to use the terrain to their advantage and hold their ground against overwhelming odds. Yet, it was not just their battle tactics that made the Spartans formidable. It was their mindset. They entered the battlefield with a single-minded resolve: to win or to die trying. There was no room for fear or hesitation. Every battle was a chance to demonstrate their valor and uphold the honor of Sparta. On the battlefield, a Spartan was a force of nature, a testament to the power of discipline, strategy, and unyielding courage. Their legacy continues to echo through history, a stark reminder of a civilization that lived and breathed warfare. Spartan society was a well-oiled machine fueled by the warrior code. This society was a complex web of interlocking gears, each playing its role in the production of the ultimate warriors. In this society, every aspect of life was designed to support the military. The state-controlled education, known as the Agoji, was the backbone of this system. From the tender age of 7, Spartan boys were taken from their families and subjected to a brutal training regime. This was not simply physical conditioning, but a total immersion in the values of discipline, endurance, and sacrifice. This rigorous education was not limited to the battlefield tactics and warfare strategies. It also encompassed music, dance, and rhetoric, instilling in them the warlike spirit and the philosophical mind. Women, too, played a crucial role in maintaining the military supremacy. Spartan women were educated, unlike their counterparts in other Greek city-states. Their primary role was to bear and raise strong children who would become the next generation of warriors. But they were also expected to manage the household and the lands in the absence of their warrior husbands. Their strength, both physical and mental, was celebrated, as they were the mothers of the warriors, the backbone of the Spartan society. In Spartan society, every member had a role to play in upholding the warrior code. The helots, the slave class, worked the lands, providing the Spartans with the necessary resources to focus on their military duties. Even the ephors, the highest-ranking officials, were subject to the warrior code, as they were expected to lead by example and uphold the strict Spartan discipline. Sparta was not just a city-state, it was a military state where every institution, every tradition, every individual served the warrior code. The societal commitment to military supremacy was so profound that it permeated every aspect of Spartan life. From birth to death, every Spartan was part of the well-oiled machine, each playing their part in upholding the legacy of the legendary Spartan warriors. In Spartan society, each member, each institution, each tradition served the warrior code. The Spartan legacy stands tall in the annals of history, yet even the mightiest fall. The decline of the Spartan military was an outcome of a complex interplay of factors. The catastrophic loss at the Battle of Leuctra in 371 BC, dwindling population, and internal strife all contributed to the weakening of the Spartan army. The once indomitable force was gradually reduced to a shadow of its former glory. The Spartan ethos, that unwavering commitment to discipline and courage, has been romanticized throughout history. Yet, it's essential to remember that it was also a society built on harsh realities and brutal training regimes. The Spartans' unwavering dedication to warfare came at a steep price: the loss of individual freedoms and a society perpetually poised for battle. The Spartan story is a tale of glory, power, and an eventual fall, reminding us of the fleeting nature of even the greatest empires. The echoes of Spartan valor continue to resonate in our world today. The Spartan ethos, their unwavering discipline, their iron will to survive, and their relentless pursuit of military prowess. These principles have left an indelible mark on our understanding of warfare and societal structure. The Spartan legacy is seen in the rigorous training regimens of modern military forces, in the strategic theories that shape international conflict, and in the cultural fascination with the idea of an ultimate warrior. Yet, it is important to remember that this legacy is not born of romantic heroism, but of a brutal and often merciless reality. The Spartan story is a testament to the human capacity for endurance, resilience, and sacrifice. The Spartans may have fallen, but their legacy remains, etched in the annals of history and in the collective memory of mankind.